Once upon a time in a faraway land, there was a coat. This coat had a very important job. It was the job of the coat to keep the king warm in the cold winter. Now, the coat had many buttons, and one day, while the king was going about his royal duties, one of the buttons popped off. The button felt useless. All it did was hold the coat together, and now it couldn't even do that anymore. As the days went by, the wind grew colder and the rain grew more freezing. Soon, the king had to wear his coat every day, but the coat didn't look right without its button. And no matter how hard the king tried, he couldn't stop shivering in the cold. One day, the king was out walking without his buttoned coat when he saw a beggar. The beggar was so freezing cold that his teeth were chattering. The king felt sorry for the beggar and asked him, "How can I help you?" "Oh, great king," said the beggar, "I'm so cold. If you could just give me your coat, I would be so grateful." The king thought for a moment. He didn't want to give away his coat, but he also couldn't bear to see the beggar freeze to death. So the king took off his coat and gave it to the beggar. The beggar put on the coat and instantly stopped shivering. And then the beggar noticed something. He looked at the king and said, "Your Majesty, you forgot something." "What's that?" asked the king. "Well," said the beggar, "you forgot your button." And with that, the beggar put the button back onto the coat. The king was so happy to have his coat back, and he realized something very important. Just because he was a king didn't mean he didn't need help sometimes. And just because a button was small and made of cheap material didn't mean it was unimportant. In fact, every single thing in the world had some kind of importance. You just had to figure out what it was. And so the king and the beggar walked off together, both warm and happy, and the button learned that even small things can make a big difference in the world.